Guys, it's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another live. I have not went live in a mighty long time, and it's the reason that I'm going live, man. Your boy John the Liquidator just did a video, and yeah, I'm not gonna kill the video, man. So if you guys have not heard, news just dropped moments ago that Shedeur Sanders has um getting ready. I can't say he graduated, but he's getting ready to graduate, and then we gonna talk about the Browns some more too with everything that has been transpiring this season. But Shedeur Sanders just took the Instagram moments ago to let the world know he will be walking across the stage. I don't know if it's today or tomorrow. But it's more than likely probably today, y'all, that he will be walking at Colorado. So he will be getting his degree from the University of Colorado. Shout out to everybody that has decided to join us here up on this live. Let me get this pulled up for y'all. This is breaking news, and I want to make sure everybody get the news, man. Everybody get the news. Shout out to El Paso, Texas. Shout out to y'all city. Shout out to y'all state. Let me know where y'all checking out this live from, and we gonna jump right into this thing, man. If you guys have not heard, Shedeur Sanders will be graduating from Colorado today. I believe it is today. We gonna investigate it. There go Miss Pilar right there showing love. Shedeur dropped this about 30 minutes ago from Coach Prime's office on his Instagram page. Now, I did not know. I thought Shedeur might have graduated already. But if you guys just now seeing this, make sure y'all like the live, hype the live, and be sure to subscribe to the tribe, man. Shout out to Austin Teston in the building, North Carolina in the building. Who else down there? The clowns are trying to get Shedeur down with what delivered we see. Yeah, man, they working. They definitely working. And we going to touch on that, man. We going to touch on how they creating this narrative. Because I don't believe Mary Kay is doing this alone. I believe this is a strategic attack by the Cleveland Brown media that is definitely playing a factor in a lot of this stuff that is happening with Shedeur Sanders, but we cannot ignore the fact that this young man is about to graduate. So whatever they try to do, he gonna be good, man. He definitely gonna be good, dog. And let's check out what this is saying. So Shedeur, he didn't caption this at all. All he did was just put up a post that he will be graduating. And I want to see. Let me go to the University of Colorado X account to see if the graduation is today. Let's see real quick. They have not said anything about this graduation going down. God bless Shedeur Sanders and see you aunties. We love y'all. Man, I love the aunties, man. But the aunties can't keep getting brainwashed by these Cleveland Brown reporters and content creators. Y'all can't keep getting brainwashed, man. I just gotta keep it 100, man. Y'all cannot keep letting these people fool y'all because that's exactly what they're doing. They're fooling y'all with the buffoonery stories and titles and articles, and we got to remember the fight. And the fight is this young man getting justice because he got to get justice in this National Football League. He's not getting justice, man. And it's just crazy to me how everybody keeps spinning these narratives that this young man is not what we know him to be. Because there's a lot of us that went to a lot of them games. There's a lot of us that bared witness to Shedeur Sanders' greatness, his times in Mississippi. Shout out to all my Mississippi subscribers, everybody that's rocking out with JTL Media for the past 4 years. Shout out to all of y'all down there in the SIP. Love y'all, nothing but love. Shout out to all the people in Colorado, all the true Shedeur Sanders fans from Colorado that has been watching this young man grow and not react, because there's a lot of things that this young man could be reacting to, but he's not doing that. He's finna get that damn diploma, and he gonna be happy, man. So whatever the case may be, whatever narrative they try to paint against Shedeur, no weapon formed against this young man is gonna prosper. No weapon at all. And we just gotta keep fighting a good fight. You dig? Because the real ones know. We know. Because it's a lot of fake people that don't know. You know, and it's a lot of these guys that's using Shedeur Sanders for clicks. It is what it is. You know? But that's not, my place to say something about it. I whatever float they boat. But at the end of the day, somebody has to expose the lies from these Cleveland Brown media reporters. All of the lies need to be put on Front Street. Because I bet you one damn thing, none of these Cleveland Brown reporters is going to talk about this young man graduating. None of them is going to talk about this young man graduating. None of them. They're going to wait to see this live and possibly write an article hit piece about it. But Shedeur Sanders is graduating. That's bigger than any media lie right now. Is that this young man has set before himself to get a diploma no matter what football does. He's getting this diploma and he's going to be something. Even if his last names wasn't Sanders, him being a brother, being able to finish at Colorado, which is not an easy school to get a degree from, he's finna get this damn degree, walk across the stage, and be something. But I bet you any amount of money, these damn Cleveland Brown reporters is not going to talk about this. They're not going to talk about this. I can tell you right now. They're not reporting on this. This is a nothing burger to them. But to me, this means a lot. Because I was there to see him play a lot of those games in Colorado. I was there to see that young man be something. So I'm super happy for Shedeur. Congratulations to Shedeur Sanders. I just want to see when the graduation is. Boulder grad ceremony. Let's see, guys. Let me get it pulled up here before we rip into Cleveland media, because I'm finna rip into them. Shout out to DeSoto. Shout out to my boy Boobie Feaster, my homeboy Boobie, committing to USC. DeSoto on Boobie Feaster, dog. That's the homeboy. Congratulations to Boobie out of DeSoto High School, reclassified. That boy finna go to the league and make noise. He will be playing at USC. Shout out to the homeboy Boobie Feaster. Ethan Boobie Feaster. Y'all gonna remember that name. I promise you. I promise you, y'all gonna remember that name, dog. But this is when the graduation ceremony will be going down. Look like it will be going down today, May 2nd, 8:30. So possibly it could be going on right now at Folsom Field. So this is the ceremony. So all the people that's in Colorado, y'all probably already know about this ceremony. Those of you guys who is just now joining us, we're talking about this right here. Shedeur Sanders took to Instagram about an hour ago now to let us know he will be graduating. Hold on. I want to say something up on this for Shedeur Sanders. Hold on. I want to put that up on there for him. And yeah, man, make sure y'all like the video. And let's dive into this Cleveland Brown media, man, because I know that that's what y'all want to hear. I know That's what y'all want to hear. So you know what? I'm about to give it to y'all real. Here's the real. The fact of the matter is, Cleveland Browns is not used to winning. Let's start by saying that. The Cleveland Browns is cool with losing. They're definitely cool with it, because if they wasn't, they would have been winning already. But something we have to talk about is the racist narrative that is being painted. And this is not a black or white racism. See, when I say racism, it's the Sanders racism. See, they're not racist against black and white people. They're racist against the Sanders. See, that's the narrative everybody miss. They're racist against Coach Prime and anybody with the last name Sanders. Now, look at how they did Shiloh yesterday. Emmanuel Acho, even Skip Bayless went at Shiloh Sanders because he called out Mary Kay for her bullshit. We know Mary Kay is doing direct orders, which I'm going to say who giving her these orders in a minute, because somebody is putting a battery in her back to control this narrative about Shedeur Sanders, about Deshaun Watson, because they think it's going to make them a whole lot of money. They think them doing this is going to make them a whole lot of money. Now, I believe, this is my own personal opinion, I believe they're doing this to Shedeur Sanders strictly strategically by the Haslams. See, your boy John the Liquidator been doing a little research. You dig? I've been doing a little research. And a little research I have been discovering is that Mary Kay has a bingo partner. I'm calling them the bingo buddies. You know, y'all grandmamas ever play bingo and she grab that damn bingo bag, but she say, hold up, let's sit over here by Miss Daisy and them. Let's sit over here by Miss Daisy and them at this table right here, because that's my partner, and they spread all their papers out on the bingo table. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Mary Kay got a bingo partner. And that bingo partner is Dee Haslam, the wife of Jimmy Haslam. Yes. Now, Skip Bayless said something yesterday on the Arena Show that stuck out to me. Skip Bayless went on record and he stated these very words. He stated, Mary Kay isn't a columnist. Mary Kay isn't a beat writer. Mary Kay is a reporter. That is what Mary Kay is. She's a reporter. And y'all want to know what I did? I say, damn, Skip, you might be on to something. So if Mary Kay is a reporter, somebody got to be giving her something to report on. Now, she went on 92 The Fan. We done seen Andrew Berry. We done seen everybody come out and pretty much shun Mary Kay, down to Todd Monken. Because Todd Monken went on 92 The Fan yesterday, and he said, well, I find this to be pretty damn funny. What is funny, Mr. Monken? It's funny how these narratives keep getting painted about his damn football team, and he like, damn, where's all this information coming from? Where is all of this buffoonery coming from? I can tell you where the buffoonery coming from. All of these nasty notions and nasty potions that is coming out is coming from the bingo partner. And y'all know who the bingo partner is? Dee Haslam. Dee Haslam is the bingo partner. Yeah. Y'all ain't know that? Y'all ain't know they was tight? They go back like 4 flats on a Cadillac? Y'all didn't know that? Y'all ain't no D Haslam. And yes, I am from St. Louis, man. But y'all ain't know that. Because I'm here to tell you that's where it's coming from. See, Mary Kay has to report. You dig? And that is what everybody's missing. See, Mary Kay needs something to report on. And it's been a narrative in place to me from paying attention. And that's what I keep telling y'all, man. We have to pay attention. I don't want to listen to nobody that's up there because everybody is strategically in place for a reason. That's what I'm trying to tell the aunties. That's why the aunties gotta listen. Because everybody in Cleveland that's reporting up there in Cleveland is strategically placed for a reason. And everybody be just tapping me on my shoulder. John, man, we need you, man. John, man, we need you. We need you to go live, man. We need you to be more in depth. We need you to talk. We miss that old John the Liquidator. We miss the yelling, the screaming, the going wild, the energy. We need that energy back. And that's what we finna bring back this football season. John, we need you out there. We need you reporting. That's what we doing. But one thing I will be bringing back is calling out the people and keeping no receipts. Because the Cleveland reporters got receipts this tall. Down there touching the ceiling. Now, them trying to control this narrative that Deshaun Watson is going to play because they paid him $230 million. They paid him $230 million last year. Year before that. Yes, they did. They paid him that. Whether Deshaun Watson play good or play bad, he's leaving Cleveland. Right? I think we all could agree on that. Whether he play good or play bad, he's leaving Cleveland. So why start Deshaun Watson? Why start this man, right? When y'all got to pay him regardless. No one's thinking about this. Deshaun Watson could sit on a bench and not play nothing and still get his money. They starting Deshaun Watson, I believe. Thanks for the super chat through the Fire Podcast. He stated super chat, did you notice all these Cleveland men and other athletes and national media like Skip Bayless came out, put a cape on for Mary Kay Cabbage? Yes. And stumped out Shiloh. Then Monkey came out and co-signed Shiloh. Yes. I noticed it, dog. Yes. There's a bigger member at play here. There's a bigger agenda at play here. Their race is it's not a black or white thing. I'm starting to notice this. The more I cover the Browns and the more in depth I get into this whole situation with them, is that it's not a black or white situation. It is a Sanders situation. It's always been a Sanders situation. I believe this Sanders situation started with the Tim McCarver ice incident. It's the Tim McCarver ice incident, I believe. Shout out to my brother, Colin Moore, Life of Football. If you guys ain't subscribed, make sure y'all go subscribe to my brother, man. Show my dog some love. See, everybody's thinking this thing is a black and white situation. This has nothing to do with black and white. We been knew they was racist in Cleveland. Duh. This ain't nothing new. But what is new now, since Coach Prime has got into coaching, since Coach Prime had been a football, baseball player, what have the media always done to Shedeur Sanders? What have they done to this man? Since 1994. See, if you've been around since 1994, then you know. This has nothing to do with Shedeur. This has nothing to do with Shiloh. This has everything to do with Pops. And so for another generation to come up, they're reaping the fruits of their father's labor. Not in a good way. This is not in a good way. What is happening here is a strategic attack by the media set forth from 1994. That's what I believe. Now, I'm not telling y'all to believe what I believe. I'm telling y'all what I'm seeing. See, I'm seeing these things play out. And I'm seeing these notions because when they went at Shiloh yesterday, I say, hold up, wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's getting ridiculed for stepping up for his little brother? What? What? He's getting reprimanded for being a big brother? Since when? Since when have we decided to go at a brother for being a big brother going against a bully? Because we all can sit here and admit that the Cleveland media is bullying Shedeur Sanders. Is they or is they not bullying that young man? Cyberbullying is what it's called. They're strategically cyberbullying this young man for agendas that has been set forth going way back since 1994. Everything that Shedeur's doing and getting into is not by chance, it's not by choice. These are situations that the Cleveland Brown media has been doing because they possibly been told to do these things, maybe. And now, since I've been paying closer attention and watching everything unfold, I've been slowly noticing that I think if Shedeur go to another team, it might be the same thing. It very much could be the same thing. Bruh says Skip Bayless don't shock me. What'd you say? Skip Bayless don't shock me because he's going to stick together with this culture. Because unlike black people, they hate people is always going to stick with their people. Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't know, man. But something I did notice is that when it comes to our people, and I noticed this a lot, like, and especially in the YouTube game. Like, it was no secret I left Colorado with like 40-some thousand subs, big boy numbers. Like, what's so crazy is that I left the season that they did good. But now it's like everybody forgot the coverage. Everybody forgot, shake their heads off, and they went elsewhere. Because our people can't stick together. Our people want to go to the next best thing instead of being loyal. Instead of being loyal to the people that's been loyal to you. Instead of being loyal and being honest to the people that's been honest with y'all. You know, when it comes to covering Shedeur, there's only a handful of people I could say that I genuinely know that's been here and been the same way. my boy Colin Moore, Big Dog Chico, and that's pretty much it. But for them brother numbers to not be through the roof for the coverage is crazy to me. My brothers should be the biggest people covering Shedeur. When it comes to Shedeur Sanders news, I want to listen to the people that's been here. Chico, Life of Football, John the Liquidator. I don't want to listen to nobody else. Because if I listen to anybody else, they got an agenda. And something I've been noticing is a lot of the media, they've been playing these agendas out. Even Skip Bayless, Emmanuel Acho, all of these reporters, and Uncle Neely too, but Uncle Neely, he his own thing over there with Bucky and them. So like they own thing. They own thing. But us as people, just like how these people is attacking Shedeur strategically and Shiloh strategically, everybody got the same agenda. That's how we got to move, y'all. We got to listen to the people that's been here, that's been covering this thing. Because everybody ain't been here. Everybody ain't been covering Shedeur. Everybody came when he came to the league. We got to show love to the people that's been here. That's like, to me, that'll make me happy. To the people that's been here. Because a lot of times, we all miss sight of what the true blessing is. And the blessing is that these brothers that I'm naming cover Shedeur with honest, opinionated facts. We have to stick together. Ain't tees down in Texas. Ain't tees in Cleveland. Ain't tees all over this country. We have to stick together. Because if we don't stick together, the nasty plan is going to play out. Everything is going to play out. Just like it's been playing out. Just like I told y'all in the beginning part of this live. Everybody in Cleveland media is there for a specific reason. To divide, conquer, drama. Everybody in Cleveland media is out there for a specific reason. To divide, conquer, drama. Until y'all realize that, they're going to continue with Mary Kay hit pieces. They're going to continue with Jason Lloyd's. They're going to continue to feed a narrative because it's working. Because just like the video I did before this one, right? Before I came on live to tell y'all about this graduation, right? Y'all want to know what that video was about? That video was about this right here. I'm about to pull it up for y'all, and I'm about to show y'all. This right here. These are different storylines that's been playing out. This is national media. This is one article here. 3 reasons why Shedeur Sanders should be Browns quarterback 1, not Deshaun Watson. Now, this is Fox Sports, right? So y'all see Fox Sports, right? Now watch this. Now that's Fox Sports. I'm trying to show y'all something. How all of this is strategic. Where is that? Now, this is Fox News. This is Fox News. This is Fox News. This is Fox News. Right here. And we're not talking about this guy because this guy copied me all the way to Shedeur. He copied my big channel. We don't rock with him over here. We don't rock with him over here. He copied me all the way over here, bro. Y'all got to do y'all research on these people y'all be watching, man. We ain't talking about him. But going back to the coverage, now, this article right here, look, can't bench 230 million. Now, I thought Fox owned Fox, right? I thought Fox owned Fox. That's what I thought. Now, that's Fox. Now, how's Fox? How the hell is Fox double-sided right now? How is y'all divided and y'all the same damn network? Make it make sense. Or am I tripping? Fox, it's the same network. But yet on this one, y'all say 3 reasons why Shedeur Sanders should be quarterback 1. And on this one, you say you can't bench 230 million. Like, you can't bench 200. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And this is what I'm telling y'all. Cleveland is doing the same damn thing. There's reporters. Everybody is systematically in place to divide and conquer drama sales. That's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. So be mindful when you're listening to these Cleveland Brown reporters, because they all play for the same team. The Mary Kays, the 92 The Fans, the Ultimate Cleveland Brown Show, all of them play for the same team. The same way Skip Bayless, going back to Skip, did this yesterday. The same way Skip did this yesterday, y'all. Now, Skip started this whole thing off by saying, I rock out with Deion, right? This is what Skip said. This is what Skip said yesterday. Let's listen to Skip.
I got to address what Shiloh posted and then his Twitch stream he did.
Oh, I didn't see the Twitch stream.
Yeah, he went deeper into it.
Okay.
Look, I love the Sanders family. I know Deion well. You know him very well.
I love the Sanders family. Now look at Skip's face. Because Skip knows at this moment he gonna piss off Deion. Before he even get it out what he about to say. He know he about to make Deion mad. Because he about to have to go against his son. Because they told him to do this. They told him to do this. See, in this media game, there is no real. It's only the truth and the lies. You can't be yourself. I get called out for reacting to what Cleveland reports. You can't be yourself. Because it's always an agenda behind somebody else playing, man. Until we understand that, we're forever going to be lost in the sauce, dog. Lost in the sauce. Pay attention. People always pushing products on y'all. Buy this, buy that, subscribe to this, become a member, do this. That's just feeding money into their pockets. One thing about me, man, I never asked for super chats and I never demand y'all to become a member on my damn channel in all my 4 years, over 80 million views. I never asked y'all to buy a membership. I never asked y'all to buy a product. I never asked y'all to do nothing. All I asked y'all to do is listen to what I'm saying, click a like on this video, and hype my stuff. Pay attention to what is happening. Everybody that is on this Shedeur train is out for an agenda. It's always a damn agenda. There is no real ones left. But me, Life Football, Big Dog Chico, Uncle Needy. Everybody else out for an agenda. And we cannot keep feeding these people the views, the likes, the comments. We cannot keep feeding these people these nasty narratives because everybody is systematically put in place for a reason. Now, let's listen to Skip crash out on Shiloh, because that's show what he about to do. That's show what he about to do right now.
And I believe in that family, and Deion has preached to his Colorado squad respect for women. He likes his players to call women Miss so-and-so. Like, right. That's okay. And to take a chauvinistic shot at Mary Kay Cabot is just wrong to me. And I don't think father will like that son did that. And it only makes it a little harder for brother in Cleveland because it's so negative. It's like you're dismissing her. You're classically killing the messenger. Again, she's just reporting what she hears. And then on Twitch, he said, you sound emotional and you sound crazy. Well, I don't. Last year, I'm going to defend her on this point. Mary Kay Cabot, she won the Pro Football Writers National Award called the Bill Nunn Award for long and distinguished contributions to reporting on pro football. So she's been doing this for 40 years at a high level, and I think she has high credibility.
Now, that was Skip Bayless. Now, somebody just got in the chat. Somebody said they also get to expose themselves too. It's fun. Man, y'all got to pay attention. Shiloh was wrong. Shiloh was wrong with taking up for his brother, Tracy. Taking up for his brother? He was wrong for that? He didn't call that lady out her name. He didn't call her anything. He didn't call her out her name. He didn't call her anything. He said she should be making sandwiches. He was not wrong for what he said. Now, somebody said, talk about Nightcap. Now, we're going to talk about Nightcap, and we're going to talk about Ocho and them too. And I love Nightcap. I truly do. But we're going to talk about Nightcap because Nightcap has some things to say too. They had some things to say it too. They had me scratching my damn head. Like, wow. Wow. I can't believe Ocho said that. Like, I can't believe Ocho said that, bro. Since you want to talk about Nightcap, we're going to talk about Nightcap. Listen to what Nightcap said about Deshaun Watson. And y'all tell me, am I tripping? Am I tripping? Or is this something that's being deliberately put in place for Shedeur and them to do bad? Listen, Nightcap.
That you say, you know what, look, I understand Shedeur and he closed out, they got a new head coach. But Deshaun Watson going to be the starter.
Yeah, I understood Deshaun Watson, just understanding the business in general, Uncle Joe, especially the money that they invested in him, money that they can't get back. There's really nothing they can do about it this year. What he's making is what he's making. So if he's making that and he's actually healthy this time and there's nothing wrong with him, Uncle Joe, he's going to be in there as a starting quarterback. People should know that from the outside looking in.
Now, this was Nightcap the other night. This is Nightcap the other night.
You know what? Very well, maybe. Goddamn young. God damn it. Slipping my goddamn mind.
Who that, Shedeur?
Shedeur probably will be the quarterback of the future. But we won't know until Deshaun plays this season and things aren't going well. That'll be the only time Shedeur unseats him as a starting quarterback. They're going to give Deshaun Watson every ample opportunity to not only win this battle, to justify the money that he's making, but to also put on film and audition for other teams after this season is up. Because obviously he won't be with Cleveland next year, Joe. You know,
and unless he have a hell of a year.
But that's what I would be afraid of, Joe.
What?
I would be afraid of that, Ocho. He
What?
has a hell of a year. His injury history. Then what? I give him another 3-year, 4-year deal, $150, $200 million.
They ain't gonna want to do that.
No, I don't think they're gonna.
Because that's the going rate. How old is Deshaun?
Yeah.
Deshaun's not that old.
Yeah, but
Deshaun, what is he? 32? If he's that.
But they still not gonna do that though. They still not gonna do that. Yeah, this is opportunity for him to be able to show what he can do for other teams that may still be in need
Deshaun
of
Watson
quarterback.
is 30 years old, guys.
Hold on, Ocho. Hold on. You mean to tell me if this man goes out, gets the Browns to the playoffs, let's say they make it to the second round.
Yeah.
You saying y'all don't think they'll bring him back?
No. That's not your quarterback for the next 10 years. Your quarterback for the next 10 years is probably sitting behind him.
I get that.
No. And I think they will move on. I just say he's starting this year just based on the salary and the amount of money he's making. They're not going to have him on the bench, especially when he's healthy.
Has the schedule came out yet? The NFL schedule came out yet?
No. I don't think.
I want to see who them first 6-7 games against.
We know who the opponents are. We know like the NFC East is going to play the AFC West or something like that. But we don't know when they're going to actually play.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting though. It's in a way it's a good thing, you know, for Deshaun, you know, Joe, because this gives him opportunity to show that he can still play at a very high level. And it probably won't be in Cleveland after this season, but it'll probably be somewhere else and showing that you can still get it done. You know, they got the right weapons around you. They had a very, very good draft. Good draft.
I agree.
So
I agree.
I'm excited to see what they do.
Now, this was Shiloh, right? Now, I'm not a big fan of this podcast here. I just got to be honest. Not a big fan of JB. Why Shiloh went on there, beyond me. But Shiloh went on Coach JB's show.
And nowadays, bro. Even me just saying that, it's just like, now he hates women. That don't make no sense. That's not the case. But thankfully, I'm my own platform. I'm my own man. Whatever I see, I can respond to. I can react to.
Exactly.
And voice my opinion. But tell me this, Coach JB. Tell me this. Do you coach anymore?
Hell no.
Am I on a team?
Hell no.
We're in the same lane.
Same shit.
You want, I can say what I want.
Hell yeah. Cheers.
So why is it a problem when somebody like named Sanders has something to say, bro? I'm a media outlet.
This goes back to what I told y'all in the beginning of this live. I told y'all it's not a black or racist thing. Yeah, they racist. They're racist against the last name Sanders. This goes back to 94. The media is going to do everything in their power to make sure they not have another what? Sanders. Dion was outspoken like Shiloh. Dion flamboyant like Shedeur. These young men embodied everything their father was and is. They scared of that. They don't want another Tim McCarver ICE incident. They don't want that. That's what I believe. They are out here doing this to these Sanders young men. Now, do I believe Coach Prime is mad at Shiloh? Hell to the no. Why would he be mad at his son for taking up for his brother? Because Shedeur can't say nothing to Mary Kay. Because they constantly keep putting Shedeur in a bad situation. Why do Cleveland constantly, repetitively, continually put this young man in a bad situation? I don't know. Tell me this. Have y'all ever seen a media team that talks down about the starting quarterback the way they talk down about Shedeur? In all of y'all years of watching sports, have y'all ever seen this? Have y'all ever seen a reporter talk down about the starting quarterback for the team she reporting on? Not one season, 2 seasons. Make it make sense. But let's finish listening to Shiloh right now. Let's finish listening to Shiloh right now, bro.
When I went to the Pro Bowl, when I go to Shedeur's games, I get media credentials. That's my lane right now.
Yep.
I would be grateful for a opportunity in the league, but that's not it right now. Reality right now, I don't have another opportunity. So guess what? This is my lane. So whatever I see, whatever I want to respond to, that's just what I want to respond to, just like you guys. But how's it a problem if your last name's Sanders and you do that?
Smitty make me a sandwich every day on the show. I don't, you know what I'm saying? So, like, me, like, yeah, what's the difference? Here's the thing. I saw you respond about making the sandwich, and I was like, first thing I did on the show the next day, after you and I talked, I said, Smitty, the motherfucker defending his brother. That's what he should do. Like, it had nothing to do with nothing else. And he was being funny, using make me a sandwich, and motherfucker take it out of context and then try to cancel a cat. Like, that's immediately what we do.
Now, I don't always agree with Coach JB, but I got to agree with Coach JB. I think a lot of times, a lot of these people took what Shiloh said out of context, hence why now he's on the media tour, because he like, damn, where have we seen the young man takes up for his brother, now he's the bad guy. How do I take up for my brother and I'm the bad guy? When, just like I will go back to saying this, when it's clear as day, they're cyberbullying Shedeur. Did we not hear what Shiloh said? Every time Shedeur gets on social media, he's seeing different things come out about Mary Kay saying stuff about his brother. That is cyberbullying. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, bro. That there's cyberbullying Shedeur. Let's go back and listen to Shiloh original post on his Twitch, because he very much let it be known, bro. He very much said what he had to say. Just like I said, cyberbullying, man. Where the clip at? Damn. Tell me I lost it. I'm lost in the sauce. I got to find it. Where the clip at, bro? We finna find it. Look like Colorado football. Let me see what just came out. Colorado football. And we finna listen to Shedeur Sanders has just responded to graduating. Let me get it pulled up here for y'all real quick. Hold on real quick, y'all. We got Shedeur breaking news. Blow this all the way up. I want to see what he said.
It's called excellence, man. It's excellent. What's up? We at graduation. Say what's up. Let's go, baby. It's called excellence, man. It's excellent.
So that's Shedeur Sanders at graduation in Colorado, man, with gang gang.
What's up? We at graduation. Say what's up. It's called excellence, man. It's excellence.
I want to see if there's some more Shedeur footage out there from this graduation ceremony. My bad, y'all. I lost my whole train of thought. See, I try to report on the news as it's happening. That's how we conduct our lives. Let me see here. Nope, no more Shedeur Sanders news. But I do want to show y'all this Shiloh clip because Shiloh let it be known that they're cyberbullying his brother, bruh. And whoever don't think so is retarded. Let me get it pulled up here. Boom. Here we go. Gotcha. Oh, I got it. Now listen to this, y'all.
This is what I've been waiting to say all day, bro. And this is to Mary Kay. If you're going to be a reporter and report facts. Whenever you have your opinion, and your opinion is always something hateful to Shedeur, then it makes it seem like it's something weird, like it's an agenda that you have going on. And there's plenty of women in this field that take this serious and take reporting football serious and actually do homework and study the game and get the statistics right and get the news right. But with you is so much emotion that I don't want you to make women look bad when it comes to reporting, because you don't have the will to actually want to report real things that are going on. So it don't even make sense. You want to go talk about this and that in minicamp, they don't even have all the receivers. How you gonna say, oh, this is what I think is gonna happen? We don't care what you think is gonna happen. Let Shedeur go practice. He don't need to be going on Instagram and Twitter and stuff and always seeing you just badmouth him. That's what I got a problem with. You know what I'm saying? If it's reporting, it's reporting. You have facts, you have news, but when it comes to your opinion, you've been saying crazy things for the past, since he's been there. So it's like, just chill with that, because it don't make no sense and it makes you look crazy, like you don't know what you're talking about. And for all the women that actually take the time to go do their research and actually be real reporters and real journalists, then that's gonna make them look bad, bro. Because you already know, as a woman in this field of reporting football and sports, like, it's hard. So don't make it hard on everybody just because you don't feel like it. That's all I gotta say about that.
Right. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all rocking out with me for this Shedeur Sanders graduation live, man. Shout out to all my brothers that continue the good fight. I want y'all to pay attention to a lot of these content creators. Pay attention to all of the media in Cleveland. Everybody is strategically placed for a reason, to divide and conquer. They're trying to make money off Shedeur Sanders. I don't think that they're going to do that. I don't think that they're going to be very successful with that agenda. And a lot of people have been asking me, John, you going to go out to Colorado? I possibly will be going to some games this season out to Colorado. John, would you be going to Cleveland? Yes, I will be going to Cleveland this football season. Mr. Back Outside, Mr. No Longer Internet Guy. I'm coming back outside. We going back to the old days, me live reporting, me on the scenes, and we going to pull up, man. And I want all these people, and I just hope I see Mary Kay, because a lot of these people be in the same room or get a chance to ask these people questions. I want to ask these people some questions, and they might not answer me. But guess what? If they don't, always remember, shake the haters off, man. I'm out of here, bro.